How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. So today, we have a lot of gameplay to go through. So Serebii, lovely little Serebii, actually uploaded a bunch of brand new gameplay onto their official YouTube channel, and I thought we'd take a look at all this gameplay, break it down, break down what we see, give my thoughts, etc. And of course, we have a bunch of stuff here. So let's just zoom in on the actual post. We have, like, literally, let me see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. 6 videos. 5 minutes long. There's a lot of video and content to go through here, but let's start with the actual post here. So, on Tuesday last week, we were invited to the Pokemon Company International to play the significant portion of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, where we were able to confirm a lot of aspects. Today, we received the footage of what we played. As such, I've compiled highlights and core aspects and added a pre-release video section, where this footage can be found. In addition to this, we have screenshots of various menus and and some further clarification. This includes the following: Sizzly Slide is a physical move. Good to know. Even though I hate Sizzly Slide, though it's weird. Is it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you literally like run into the enemy with like a fire type move. Bouncy Bubble is a special move, which makes sense because it steals health. It's like Absorb. Buzzy Buzz is a special move, which I hate the name for. The item pockets are Pokemon Box, Medicine Box, TM Case, Power Up Pocket, Candy Jar, Clothing Trunk, and Catching Pocket and Battle Pocket. So we already know what Pokemon Box is, where you keep your Pokemon. Of course, my phone is blown up right now. Medicine Pocket, of course, keep medicine there. TM Case, we already know that. Power Up Socket, you know, power-ups, etc. Candy Jar, going to keep your candies there. Clothing Trunk, keep all your outfits and stuff. Catching Pocket is going to, I guess, be Pokeballs. And Battle Pocket, I guess, is going to be battle items, etc. I mean, isn't that kind of similar to Power? I don't know, maybe I'm getting confused. But either way, so, we have some screenshots right here, which you can take a look at real quick, like. So, the first one is an actual screenshot of Pikachu in its natural habitat. But yeah, you got a Pikachu in the kind of overview screen, which you can see original trainer Serebii, nature Sirius, so there is natures in the game, came to the Kanto region through some mysterious force, which sounds weird, okay, we met each other in Pallet Town, characteristics alter to sounds, okay, and yeah, that's kind of that for that. Let's see what else here. So we do have kind of a run-up, and I'm going to try to move my screen here so you guys can see more of this, so it's not just all blocked off. But there you go. So you've got Thunder Shock, Growl, Tail Whip, which means you don't start off with Double Kick, which I guess you get later on as you level up to like level 7, 10, maybe 8. No, maybe. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing. CP in the top, of course. We've already seen that prior. So you've got CP in the corner, defense, attack, etc. Pikachu down here, you got some information right next to my face cam, which I'll just take away for a second. You got info right there, Pikachu, Pokedex number, etc. Current number of experience points, points needed to level up. Okay, so yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but it kind of, you know, gets the job done. And here is the actual pockets, right? So you've got Town Map, which I guess you get early on. Lure, which is what you use to bring in Pokemon for larger sizes and stuff. Escape Rope, which is great. That's still in the game. They're still using like the old like sprites for it. Pearl, Helix Fossil, Nugget, and SS Ticket, of course. So this is going to be somewhere around the point where you get to, yeah, Route 6. Okay, good. And that's where the gameplay is going to take place for the most part. A road linking Saffron City and Vermilion City. There's an entrance to the underground path. I love the way the map looks like, though. I really do. Like, personally, I really like the way it looks. Now, I do not like the little buildings they've kind of drawn. They look a little bit, like, they don't fit in with the rest. But, like, the general aesthetic of the rest of the map here, I really like. I also like the little images showing up, showing how the route looks like. I think it's just kind of nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't ruin anything. And now we're going too far back in terms of images. So, like I said, we have a lot of videos to go through here, so let's get started with the first one. Now, if these are too many, I may split this up into 2 videos, but I'll try to go through it as fast as possible. So the first one is 4 minutes. Let's get started here. So we'll load a volume here because I'm not sure like how copyright's going to work for a video that's from Serebii. I really do not have a clue. So, you know, we'll see how this turns out, but hopefully we won't get any issues. So I guess this is when you start off the game, like when you launch into the game, which is really weird. The character looks like he's lost and doesn't know where he is, which is really strange. Is that going to play into the story or anything? Because it looks like you have no clue where you are, or like you just were born. You've got, oh, that's actually really cool. Wait, let me see. Oh, I love that. Wait, I love that. Now, I know it's one of those like nostalgia things, but right there, look at that. Look at that. That's the poster for like the opening screen when you play Red, Blue, Yellow, etc. Actually, no, I don't think it's for Yellow, but Red, Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green have the same thing as well, which is like, you know, the Nidorino versus the Gengar, which is awesome, by the way. Freaking love that. So yeah, here's the room. You've got a Nintendo Switch on there. You can open up and you can save from the start, which means, you know, you can't access any other aspects. Now, he's not checking the PC, which I really hope he would. Just check if there's something there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, potion? I don't know. You've got your rival coming up. What's going on? Never mind that. Today's finally a big day. We're finally going to do yada yada yada. It seems like this is something I like, okay? It seems like the text speed is really fast, and I do appreciate that, as sometimes, like, you know, if you're replaying the game, which I think not many people are going to do with this game, because there just is no good way to... Jeez, my hair is weird. There's no good way to, like, Nuzlocke in this game, so it's not going to be as likely that people will, like, you know, want to do that, but... beyond that, it seems to be normal, like really good speed in the text, and it doesn't take too long. It doesn't linger too long, you know what I mean? We're like a minute in, almost, and, you know, you're still in your room, but hey, you know, Cerebi, hello, plus, menu, etc. It's just giving you, like, you know, just guidance for how to play the game, etc., stuff like that. Okay, your mom does look a bit weird, though. I've got to be honest, she doesn't even have the same skin tone as the main character. That's a bit odd. So she doesn't look like the normal in-game mother we usually have. Like, she looks different, which is weird, but also interesting. Kind of gets me intrigued. And my phone keeps going off. People going live on Twitch right now. So, here's additional gameplay. You get a bit of an overview of Pallet Town. The professor's lab looks great. I like it. Would be cooler if, like, had, you know... I'm not sure if there is a windmill up top there, but maybe. So, he's gonna... There are 2 Pokeballs. Okay, so you're gonna be able to take one of those. Your rival... Will he take the other one? Because I know, like, previously when we checked these, like, trailers and stuff, the other one's still there, and people were asking, like, what's in the third one? Like, what's in the last Pokeball? So there you go. You got, like, I think he skipped here. I think they skipped, like, this cutscene. Yeah, they skipped it and just jumped right into receiving the Pokeball, or Pokemon, aka the Pikachu for playing Let's Go Pikachu, and Eevee for playing Let's Go Eevee. Now, the cutscenes are really nice, though. I do like the cutscenes. They're not poorly made. They really are well produced. Like, look at this. I mean, of course, the graphics aren't the same level as, like, you know, some other games, but, like, the graphics still look good. They're not horrible. They're really good for what they are. Considering this is, like, supposed to be a bit more child-friendly game, they do not look horrendous. They look pretty darn okay. I mean, yes, they're very similar to previous graphics we've had, but they're not horrendous. Again, I'm expecting way better for Gen 8, but I'm still satisfied with these graphics. Personally, I'm satisfied. I'm not going to bitch about it. I'm happy. But, there you go. You take the middle one. Your rival's going to take Eevee, and the last one's going to be left behind, which means, is that going to be Meltan? Is that what's going to be there? Like, I'm really curious. I'm really curious. So, of course, they're going to have you battle as trainers. You're going to battle your rival. Oh, wait, no, actually, never mind. Oh, he's going to give you the Pokedex. Okay, so you're not going to have to do the classic mission where you first receive a Pokemon, and then you... Okay, I feel like at this point they should have at least been able to kind of add in models of like a, you know, like a Pokedex in his hand when he's giving it to you. I thought that should be able to something that should be in the game. I know it's minimalistic, but it's just something I notice. But like, yeah, it's not the biggest deal in the world. But they've apparently removed the ability, or like the point of you running to the Pokemart to get that package or parcel for Professor Oak and then returning. They've removed that, so now you can directly. I guess that maybe wasn't in Yellow, because again, I haven't really played through Yellow myself. I've only really ever like played it on stream, and I can barely remember it, but I played through like Red, Blue, and also Fire Red Leaf Green several times, and usually you have this kind of mission you have to do in between here, so kind of interesting that I guess you're not going to be able to, you know, you're not going to need to do that. So he's inspecting everything here right now. He's going through all the things, you know, you want to check out and see, and there is your in-game mother. Oh, how cute is it's the one you got from Professor Oak. Okay, what should I call your friend? Pikachu, cool. Pika. I love the voice they're using. Like, they're using the actual voice line in-game, which is great. That is actually awesome. So I guess that's going to be the general, and he's kind of checking around the area here. Of course, you know, Joe's going to do that. You know, Cerebi's going to do that because, you know, he wants to make sure that everything is around here, see what's up, you know, how does it all look around, how do the other houses look like. There you go. You've got, she's not going to give you the map now, is she? Oh, no, wait, is it different in this game? It's not the sister that gives you the map, or is it somebody else? I can't remember, man. So, that is that. Now, let's move over to the next clip here, which is this one. Actually, I mean, I'm going in the order he put them here, but I could be going wrong, because he does have a page here with them all listed. And I guess it's from here. Wait, okay, so... It's like, so Pallet Town, On the Road to Viridian City, Pewter City, First Rival Battle, Viridian Forest Capture and Evolution, Route 6 Co-op Play. So, let's go from here. Let's go from, wait, is this one a Viridian City Rival Battle? Let's see if that's the one. I think it's this one, right? I mean, I could be going wrong here. He uploaded a lot of footage, so there's a lot to go through. So let's just take a look at this one. You're making it to Viridian City, which he's going to tell you, you know, oh, this is Pokemon Center. Cool. So I like that it's very quick. I like that. Like, I really like that. It's not like the cutscenes take forever. Like, it took you 4 minutes, right? let's compare that to Sun and Moon, right? Where you got your starter only after like maybe, I mean, in that game specifically, it was faster, but like in previous, like in Sun and Moon, it took you a clean, I would say a clean, like 20 minutes, I will say, to get your starter. And then let's not even talk about how long it takes you to actually get out of your hometown or, you know, new place of living and move on. So look, he kneels down like, oh, hello, little kid, what are you doing? What are you doing, fam? You want to be a Pokemon trainer? Okay, but that's pretty cool. I like that the speed of the game, the pacing is nice so far. I mean, hopefully it won't be too short. That's why people are hoping for a post-game, and why people are worried that the game will maybe be, you know... I mean, again, the issue with Sun and Moon was, you know, it had the perfect amount of content, but the problem was the pacing was off. So it felt like treacherous going through a bunch of cutscenes that were pretty, you know, not well inspired to most people. So he's trying to make his way over here to... towards where Victory Road is. He's into checking all the pockets right now. So he's checking the medicine box, which he has a potion inside of. The Pokemon box right there. Candy jar, clothing trunk, catching pocket, which I guess will contain berries. Now I get what that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be where you keep berries and stuff. Battle pocket, which is, yeah, that's your like power-up-esque moves, etc. Stuff like that. I guess. And power-up socket is more like calcium and, you know, stuff like that, I guess. So yeah. Seems pretty straightforward, to be fair. So he's going to make his way over here to this route, which is Route 22. You can see that on the screen down there. Actually, maybe you guys couldn't because of my face cam. Sorry for blocking that away. But yeah, he's going to check out the route. There are apparently not many Pokemon there, as far as I can tell. And yep, you got the rival battle here, which is interesting. So they still keep it here. They didn't remove it. Like, you know, I'm noticing there are a few things that have changed, for example, in terms of, you know, you don't have to go get the parcel. Again, I could be wrong because I don't remember Yellow and how Yellow did it. But I remember that, like, in the past, I'd have to go to the Pokemon Mart, get the parcel, walk back down to the professor, get my Pokedex, and then I can start my journey, so to say. And yo, look at Pikachu, got that outfit running. So he's got a Pidgey and an Eevee, most likely, in his team. Gonna go for Thundershock here, which should be easy. It's a freaking Pidgey you're up against. It's not gonna be too big of a deal. Let's see. He's gonna switch out his Pokemon into what's next. Okay, he's got Eevee here. So Eevee's going to be probably destroyed as well, I mean, I assume. Could be wrong. Never mind, it's level 7, actually. So, okay. It seems like the general level here seems to be lower than the previous games when you take on the rival this, like, you know, this early on in this area specifically. Route 22, you know. Seems like the level is, generally speaking, lower, but it's also, I guess it's to balance it out, because in the previous games, I remember I struggled against the first one. If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I could be getting this messed up, because I played through Pokemon so many times, I can barely remember everything. And a lot of times, I usually skip through this battle. I just kind of run straight forward into Viridian Forest, etc., so... You know, it depends on. But let's see. So, Eevee's going to get defeated. Pikachu grows to level 8. Oddish grew to level 5. He had an Oddish? I didn't even see when he caught that. Fair enough. Maybe battling like this was just helping you get... what? Okay, so, yeah. I guess he kind of, like, stays idly there, like, waving his hand. Like, you can see right here, like, if you look at this, right? Like, he's talking... And he keeps going on with his hand, right? He keeps, like, making the motion like he's talking, right? But, like, it doesn't seem like the text keeps moving on its own, which is common for Pokemon. There's nothing wrong there, nothing different. Pikachu seems to be enjoying its play, and you can, you know, partner play here, which we've seen before. A feature that I never really personally use, but, you know, it is what it is. I do hope there's going to be some Nidorans here in this grass, like, or in this area, rather, to catch. That'd be nice. So, yeah, you've got, Victory Road should be up that road. You got a Pokeball right there that contains 5... Oh, you found 5 Pokeballs? Okay. Well, it makes sense. This game is going to, you know, give you loads of items, loads of Pokeballs and stuff, because it makes sense. The gameplay warrants that, because you're going to be spending, you know, majority of the time catching Pokemon rather than battling Pokemon. So it makes sense. So you actually scare away Pokemon, right? Look at that. So some Pokemon run away from you, some run towards you, which is interesting. So, let's see, where will we next? So we've gone through... Okay, so Pewter City is next here. On the road to Viridian City is what we just checked. I guess this is what we just checked out, unless I'm wrong. No, that's what we just checked out. So the next one would be, let's see, Viridian Forest, maybe? Or am I missing something? Let's see. So, Viridian Forest Capture and Evolution, Pewter City. Let's check out Viridian Forest Capture and Evolution. Here we go. Let's check that out next. And then we'll do the first rival battle exclusive Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Eevee footage. Let's check that out afterwards. Let's go to this one first. So, this seems a bit different. Why is he... So this was when he caught the Oddish, but we didn't see this earlier. Okay, I'm a little bit confused of the timing here, because he had an Oddish in his Pokemon box earlier, but we didn't actually see that catch. He just kind of ran out of Pallet Town. I'm a bit confused, but it is what it is. No, he already had an Oddish. Okay, I'm a bit lost. I'm not sure where he caught that Bulbasaur either, or if that's maybe like what they start him off with in the game, like they start him off with that so that, you know, his gameplay can be a bit easier. So yeah, he's going to catch a Metapod, just a bunch of gameplay of him catching Pokemon, nothing too crazy. Then again, you've got like a smaller, what is that actually? I couldn't even see what Pokemon that was. You've got a Caterpie though, it's huge. I do like that the Pokemon are pretty small in the grass, so it's hard to see them, but then again, that's not really going to work once you have larger Pokemon, like generally speaking in the overworld, like, you know, a Rapidash or something, or, you know, a Ponyta just running around. It's not really going to make a big difference. You still, you know, when you see it, you're going to see it. It's not going to change anything. So yeah, you got a lot of XP, and there you go. Okay, so what level is this on? Okay, so this is a Nidoran, which is getting double kick at level 9, and was that Pikachu as well? Or no? I think no, it wasn't. I guess I must have misconstrued that for a second. Here we go. It's going to run through Viridian Forest, encounter another Pokemon. So yeah, it feels a little bit like, at least in Viridian Forest, it looks like it feels like you're a bit inside of, whatchamacallit, a normal Pokemon game where, like, you have wild encounters in the grass, because they're so small you can barely see them sometimes, especially Caterpie because it's green and all, so it's kind of hard to see it. Even Oddish, I would assume, would be hard to see as you're running straight forward. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, it looks okay. It looks like it could be a fun game, but then again, you know, this could get a little bit boring. I could see this, right? This is where I remember asking Joe Merrick during his stream, like, how did it feel boring? Did it feel like, how did that feel? He was like, okay, you get tired of doing it, like, not tired in the sense of it's boring, but rather physically tired of just throwing like this, because it gets you, like, you know, after doing this like 50 times in a row, you know, it can get a little bit tiresome, and you may want to have to take a break a little bit. I mean, just doing this after a little bit, you know, you already start feeling strains and stuff. But anyway, he's going to evolve that Caterpie. Evolution screen looks great. I do dig that. Though it seems like the actual animation takes a little bit of time, but it's not a big deal. You know, if Pokemon's evolving, you want to see the evolution screen, which I'm totally fine with this. Looks good in my eyes. But yeah, he's gonna... Also, I like this, right? When you go into the Pokedex, you can actually skip through things really quickly. Look at that. You can skip through that part easily. He's gonna learn Harden, and boom. That is that. So, where are we next? Okay, so we've gone through... Let's see. We've gone through this. We've gone through this. We've gone through this. So we can now have, I guess, Pewter City, which is where we're going next. So Pewter City, and then we're gonna have to check out our first rival battle right here, which he talked about. Which I actually no, this was probably before. So let's just pause that. So yeah, I guess you return back to, or maybe you were supposed to get a parcel. Wait, what's going on? No, you didn't get a parcel, did you? Okay, no, you clearly did not get a parcel. Okay. Wait, what? I'm so confused. No, you did get the parcel. Okay, you did go get the parcel. Okay, this is... I'm getting totally out of whack here. Because I'm not keeping track of, like, what is what right now. It's very confusing, I'm going to be honest. Because the videos are not in exact order, I guess. Or they were actually in order, so it was this one, then 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 this one. I guess I must have gone in the wrong order. So no, you still do get the parcel. You still do get the parcel. Wow. If anybody watching this like earlier on and like not seeing what I talked about, probably going to be so confused. So the battle screen, or the battle area, so to say, inside of the professor's lab does look great. You do take on your rival here. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. We're just going to skip through most of the gameplay because we were seeing most of this, I think, in the past. Now, as you're headed out, she's going to stop you, and I wonder what she's going to hand you. Let's see what she's going to give you. The two of you, perfect little gift for you. Sportswear. Okay. Huh. Her friend's big sister. Cool. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm on board for that. Oh, fine. It's going to give you, the outfit that Pikachu can wear. The same one that you, I think, are wearing right now. Or maybe it's a different one. I could be wrong. But either way, so you can dress up Pikachu now. I see. Okay. Can partner play, pretty cool. Give him berries, which is going to make him happy. Give that happiness, a rise. What else? I think that's most of it, and I guess this is... Okay, so this is where we were, right? You battle your rival for the first time, then you do this, then you do this. So I kind of went the wrong order right here, and like in the start. I kind of went from this one to this one, to this one, to this one, right? I should have gone right, just straightforward, which means I messed up a little bit, which I do apologize about. But hey, at least we know now. You do still have to get the parcel, I guess. You still have to get the parcel, which I'm not sure where exactly you would be getting that. I guess the mart again. But yeah, sorry. I thought it was slightly different there, which just then means that, yeah, the gameplay's still the same. The story so far is still the same. Or the general, like, path you follow is still the same, which is understandable. This is, at the end of the day, a remake of Yellow, so nothing too, crazy there. So he's going to tell you to take on the gym leader. So he's actually entering the whatchamacallit again. Freaking the museum. You're gonna come in there. Oh, that's actually awesome. Look at that, dude. Aerodactyl and like planets and stuff, dude. That's awesome. Yo, that is actually sick, dude. Man, I love that. That is really awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. So you're gonna check out the fossils. Damn, look at the Aerodactyl. Freaking, damn, dude, that's awesome. Fossil of a rare Pokemon. So he didn't go upstairs, which I really wonder why he didn't. I mean, this is Serebii we're talking about. I thought you'd explore everything, my man. Everything. You know, why didn't you go upstairs? But yeah, so this is a Slowpoke thing where you watch the Slowpoke, and I guess you get like, I think you get like, what, was it a big pearl? Wait, she didn't actually let you do it? Oh, no, he said sorry, but no. Okay, so yeah, he said no. Okay, so now here is the gym, right? So you have a little bit of an introduction quickly showing you how the gym looks like, etc. Or, you know, kind of the basic stuff. And then you can say, hi, yeah, there. And I'm not trying to, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if you want to be worthy to take him on, you need to have a type matchup. He's using rock type, so you need a grass water type, etc., etc. So I was going to talk about this in my earlier video today, but like, or sorry, yesterday's video in terms of difficulty of Pokemon and that sort of stuff. And I've got to say, like, okay, so you can skip those, which is, you know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong. You could do, I guess you could do that. Yeah, you could do the same thing with like Roxanne back in like Ruby Sapphire. So that's what I remember like the best, because I remember like playing through those games. But yeah, let's see. So taking on Brock, pretty straightforward. Nothing we haven't already seen. Just pretty straightforward gameplay. Pikachu going out like crazy in that outfit. So weird. Does he actually, is he rolling double kick? Yeah, of course he is. So this is where I feel like, you know, giving Pikachu double kick just makes him a little bit overpowered here. I mean, look at that damage. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's, I mean, this shouldn't be, I mean, if you all remember the anime, you know, he did kind of struggle because Pikachu really isn't supposed to, you know, beat a rock type. Let's just be fair, but, you know, whatever. I do wonder if they're going to keep Double Kick, though, on Pikachu for, like, future releases. That's my big question. Like, I'm going to be frankly honest. That's my big question. Like, are they going to keep that? Or what's going to happen? I'm curious, you know, man. So, Metapod grew to level 9. He's going to send out his, what's he going to send out right now? I didn't actually see. Oh, yeah, Onyx, of course. Yeah, because he's rolling 2 Pokemon. How did I forget that? Whip him. Never mind, he's going to throw a rock at you. Ooh. Okay, okay, that animation for Wine Whip, I mean, no offense, but I'm not digging that. I am not, like, that is just, man. Like, the animations in Ultra Sun and Moon to me look better than that. I don't know, personally, I am not liking that. I really hope for Gen 8 that we have physical moves, like, you know, if like, a Pokemon uses Wine Whip, right? Actually show it physically using that move. Don't just, you know, create something out of nowhere. You know, if it's Flamethrower, then of course let it shoot Flamethrower from its mouth, right? Or, you know, if it's a physical move, right? Let's say it's, you know, Mega Punch or whatever, or like Double Kick, right? Then make it physically do those moves, you know, show it off in animations rather than just being like, yeah, this is just happening, right? You're just bouncing back. I mean, I know we're used to that, but like, I feel like we're at that point now where, you know, Pokemon is big enough and it's been around for long enough of time and it's in 3D now. You should be able to pull that off for the next games. At least I hope so, because I would want to see those glorious moves, but like actually played out on screen rather than just being something that pops up out of nowhere. Like in the anime, I would want to have more of that feeling, like, you know what I mean? Oh man, it's an actual battle, you know, Pokemon, like it's an actual, you know, physical altercation between these things. But yeah, it is what it is, though. You know, it's that, you know, that looks a little bit, you know, I ain't digging that. Really, Wine Whip just looks, it looks like Indiana Jones is like whipping his like literal whip, but like out of thin air, and it's green. So I don't know. I'm not digging that personally. I'm really just not a big fan of that. But beyond that, really nothing too crazy. So you do gain a lot of CP from that, a lot of experience as well. And all of your Pokemon do seem to... I mean, that's going to be so broken, though, like with the XP share. You're going to really, like, you know, go up real quick. Wow, they high five. Great. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So, final piece of gameplay here, guys. Here it is. It is the gameplay on Route 6, which should be something that I think we checked on the image over here. Right, yeah, this is Route 6, right, between Saffron City, Vermilion City. There's an entrance to the underground path, road linking Saffron City and Vermilion City, right, yeah, of course, which is underground. But let's see, here we go. So, he's just walking around, he found a Vulpix, which he is going to catch, I guess. It is moving around a bit, but other than that, doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. That, you know, as we know, we're going to be able to catch, and this is him throwing with 2 Pokeballs, so I wonder if he was throwing by himself here, you know what I mean, if he was throwing on his own. So he actually misses. I wonder, was he playing with somebody else here, or was he throwing on his own? I do wonder. But I guess I think he was playing with like on his own, right? So I'm wondering, is this gonna be like very powerful? Like if you're able to throw at the same time, I think maybe for him it was kind of hard here. You know, maybe if he was playing on his own at the first, like, you know, while maybe standing up or whatever. I mean, I don't know how they played this over there, but you know, whatever way they did it, maybe it was just hard for him to pull it off, or maybe they just made it so it's gonna be hard for you to try on your own to play with double, you know, controllers to just get better catches and, you know, whatever it may be. Just to make it slightly harder for you, so you actually do play with somebody else and don't just play with 2 controllers on your own to make life easier for yourself in terms of catching Pokemon with better stats or whatever it may be, or, you know, catching them faster, whatever it may be, you know what I mean? There you go, Pikachu grew up in level, and yeah. I think this is what I like though. Like I said, look how fast he goes through this, you know, just like skips through it really quickly. It doesn't, you know, linger too long. But there you go. He's back in game. He's gonna run around. Seems like there's a bunch of Pokemon this route. You got Pidgey, Jigglypuff. I saw another Pokemon there for a second, but I guess it disappeared. So Jigglypuff, of course, one of my favorite Pokemon. Does not let itself get caught. And I just think it just cut my hand a little bit there a second ago. There you go. Just going to skip through most of this gameplay because I think we've seen most of this. I will, of course, be linking everything down below, by the way, for anybody wondering. If you want to take a look at this on your own, it's all going to be linked down below so you guys can check it out. Because, of course, you know, most of you probably want to see this on your own without me sitting here and, you know, explaining shit. So he actually did find a, look at that, that's a Vulpix with a red aura, which means it's a larger Vulpix. If it was blue, it would mean it's a smaller one. And they do have physical sizes, which we talked about in the past. Well, you got a blue Pidgey up there in the corner. So he's actually in a battle right now against Sailor Elijah. And look at that face, man. Does he have a nose? Yeah, he has a nose. Man, that smile of his, goddamn. So here I'm really curious, like, is he playing on his own with these 2 controllers right now in this battle as well, or how is he doing it? And does it balance out, because you are going up with a double battle against a single dude, you know what I mean? So does it balance itself out, or like, how does that work? I'm really curious. You know, do you do less damage? Is there a percentage drop off? And, you know, like, is there anything that would make this, like, you know, not as viable for a quicker way to get through the game, or make it easier for yourself? Like, would it dispel it by, like, lowering the amount of damage output? Because if you play with somebody else, you can sweep through the game way easier, I would assume. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just what I feel like. Again, like I said, could be wrong. So the lure is actually off right now, and boom, that is that. I think we've gone through all the gameplay, guys. Now I'm going to refresh real quick to see if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. Nope, that is all the gameplay. That was 6 videos. Man, this video went way longer than I expected, but there was, of course, a lot of things to go through, a lot of information, so, you know, it was to be expected. But yeah, guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. From the gameplay I've seen here, seemed like the introduction is pretty quick. Or again, sorry for messing up the order here. I kind of went through these videos in the wrong order, but I do apologize about that. Either way, though, it seems like the gameplay looks good. Again, I'm wondering about, like, the pacing seems to be nice, right? The pacing seems to be, like, balanced out, so it's not going to take you a decade to get out of, like, you know, Pallet Town. It's going to be pretty, you know, pretty fast and pretty easy. Now, the question, though, is how will you balance out that gameplay as you progress, right? Will it be too fast? Will you be able to play through the game in, like, you know, the snap of a finger, or will it actually take a longer time? Because combining all these videos right here, right, that's like I mean, let's just count them all as 5 minutes, right? 5, that's 10, another 5, that's 20, and then 30, right? So you got 30 minutes to get all the way to Route 6 right here. I mean, but then again, we have to add in another maybe 20, 30 minutes there, or maybe 20 to 25, 30 minutes, right, for all the cut scenes, all the stuff we didn't see. For example, Mount Moon taking on Misty and going up to, I guess, I mean, is Bill going to still be viable because there are no PCs in the game anymore? So is Bill still around? I mean, I'm really curious, man. I'm really curious, but either way, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy, then drop a like down below, and thank you so much for watching. My name's been Ruffle Rowlet. I will catch you all the next time, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.